warm welcome to our expert learning interview number 5. I'm joined today with a colleague of mine, Ashalia Maharaj, who is the CEO of Sivuka Youth, and Sivuka Youth are based in South Africa, and they play in the internship and youth development space. Thank you so much for joining us, Ash, for this interview.
Thanks so much for having me, Ollie. I think it's great that we're able to explore this very important topic right now.
Fantastic. Ash, so I've prepared some questions to keep our conversation quite pointed. So what I'd like to ask first is really, what is the importance about self-mastery for young people entering the world of work?
Ollie, that's such a critical question because it's where our work really sits. I think internship programs are hugely beneficial to young people. I think supporting them with training and helping them with the technical skills of getting up and running is hugely important. So that can't be looked past. However, if we look at our own journeys in specifically South Africa, where we've got a history of low access to resources, low access to education, low access to support and mentorship. If I look back at my own career, I think I wish I had the tools way back when to understand not necessarily just my environment or just my first job. I wish I had the tools to understand myself better. I wish I knew what I didn't know, because I don't think anybody necessarily does that for you when you're starting out. And especially if you're not starting out in a professional, corporate sort of structured internship. If you're just starting off your first job, that was my first job. I started off at, after finishing off my psychology degree with a bunch of student loans, I started off with a 3,000 Rand salary, which my dad was hugely upset about. But I said to him, there's something about this job that I really, really love. There's something here that I can add value to, and I'm going to give it a shot. And if I didn't do that and didn't follow my gut, I wouldn't have learned the things that I did about myself. And it's a lot of hit and miss when you don't go into a structured internship program with a corporate. But that is the thing that I've kept unboxing. I call it unboxing because I feel like that self-mastery stuff is that box that you're given, and that's the fuel that will help you elevate your career.
Beautiful insights there. It's clear for me to see really the benefit of having a structured internship program. And this question, my next question, might seem fairly self-evident, but what does the data say? Do internship programs really help young people to start to develop a career?
Oh, I love this question, but it also pains me. They do and they don't. I think it's really important to unpack the industry that the internship is sitting in, the organization and the culture that it's sitting in, and then the need from the various departments that it's sitting in. Because you could blanket an internship program and you could run all your people through it. Let's say you're in the retail industry, you run every one of your interns through that program. The truth is the need at in every department is varying, because you've got managers sitting in each of those departments that are varying in their needs and their outputs. So for me, it needs to be layered. It needs to be based on the data for your organization and for your industry and for your managers, because leadership is running your cascading strategy, right? They're running with it, but they know the day-to-day of their pains or their pitfalls or their challenges with young people entering the organization. So for me, I really think an internship program, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of measure. It has to be based on what has happened in the past. Where have our pitfalls been? Are interns coming in and are they leaving? What are they saying about our employer brand when they leave? Are they happy? Are they feeling fulfilled? Are they getting the training and support that they need? But more than that, are the managers receiving the adequate training and support to support those interns? So for me, that internship is really effective when it's layered. When you're supporting the whole system as well, not just the interns, when you're developing them fully in their technical ability, their soft skills, their personal leadership, in alignment to their role and the organization. But then it can't fall flat there, because what I've often experienced in organizations is a lot of development and a lot of resources being placed on the internship. Great, we love that. However, there needs to be more development and support for those supporting the interns. So that's both the leaders, the coaches, the mentors, and also the support staff. So the HR staff that do a lot of the work supporting our internships, they need to also be developed and supported in the development of the internship program. So I definitely don't think it's a plug and play situation. I definitely think it's very nuanced, and I think more and more organizations are doing that these days, and that's a wonderful thing to see.
Thank you so much, Ash. My last question, and then I'll let you go. What is the future for internship programs? Where can they be made more effective potentially?
So Ollie, I think so we run an integrated learning model where we bring in personal leadership skills into the interns, and we found it to be very effective. So we train, we coach, and then we develop all the mentors that are supporting the young people in the organization. So we make sure every angle is supported, and we found that to be far more beneficial to both the intern, who's now showing up 120% confident of their skills and their ability, but also to the organization, because they're getting their performance need met very quickly.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ashalia, for those really wonderful insights. If there's anyone in our audience who would like to discuss further setting up an internship program or augmenting and building an internship program for your organization, do reach out to us on LinkedIn and do be part of the conversation by popping something into the chat in LinkedIn, and we look forward to engaging with you. Thank you so much, Ashalia, for joining us, and we look forward to chatting to you soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Ollie. Cheers.